Hey, what's up, Scrub fam? Welcome to another Shadowverse video. I'm your new host, Cody V. Joining me here is my co-host, permanently going forward, Tarmotem. This is still his channel. I am not actually the king.
That was great. Thank you. So today we're doing a tier list. We're going D, which is like practically unplayable, all the way to S plus. I put plus because that we can say like that's the best card in the game. With S being just like your normal S tier. All right, you ready to get started, pal?
Oh yeah, I actually don't think there's a single D in the game.
Okay. All right, we'll start off. Our first card is Amataz. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, it's like Amataz. He's pretty good.
Amataz. He's like fine.
Yeah, I think he's like a fine card. I really like this card's like design. Like I think he's designed very well. He's like got good stat line, really strong effect, scales well with your like fairy stacking. So like pretty strong like early tempo-y card if you decide you don't want to like go hard into the roach strat, which unfortunately I think is Forest's best way to play. But this
Agreed.
is a good legendary. It's a solid card. It's like a solid C for me.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly solid. C tier.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Absolutely. Completely agree. Next forest card we have Arya, Lady of the Woods.
Dude, this card's insane.
Yeah, so I think the first Arya is like an S type card, and then like your second and third is like maybe D or C, you know?
Yeah, it's so powerful because you really only get any value out of this card the first time you play it.
Exactly.
So you like people just only play one of it. I think this is great. I legitimately think this is an S tier legendary.
I don't know. That seems a little stretching it.
The first one's so like strong, man.
Yeah, the first one is an S, and then like
that's
but
what
like
I'm
you're
saying.
only ever playing
You're
one.
not gonna play. That's what I'm saying. So if you're only ever playing one, right, and every deck's only playing one, you're only ever rating it as if you're playing it once.
Yes, but because you have to only play one, your chances of seeing it are much lower. So like that's got to drop it down.
A lot.
That's got to drop it down.
This is an so much.
This is an A.
I'm giving it A plus.
Sure.
I know we don't have A plus on here. A plus. We'll put it baby of S tier.
Sure. Opulent Rose Queen is next. Now this is just S plus. This is the best card in the game.
I hate you so much.
Legitimately the best art of any card in the set.
Oh wait, this is an art. Okay, yeah, okay. If we're going by art, I completely agree that Arya is A tier.
Unfortunately, this is probably like not really playable. I think it's fine though, so I'm gonna put it in C just because you know it looks really cool.
Yeah, and I think this next card is a little bit more interesting than Rose, but Rose is like sick art.
Yeah, agreed. How do you say this name? I don't know.
Kagemitsu, I think.
All right, sure, we'll go with that. This is like okay. It's a 3-mana 2/2.
This is the same thing as Arya, right? Like this card feels good the first time you play it. It feels good, and it's really good if you play it like on curve with Amelia. Like then it's crazy. Then it's like, oh my god, this card's insane. But you really can't play more than one because the like revive thing doesn't stack. Yep. So after one is in rotation, every other one is a dead card, just the like understated 3/2. So just really bad. So as one, I really like putting one of these in a lot of my mid-range sword decks recently. I know that it's not currently like a common thing. I think it might become a common thing, but
I think it's perfectly fine to play one, yeah.
Yeah, I honestly think this is actually more like a played off Amelia. It feels like a B tier card, but I think this is more like a C tier card overall.
I think this is the best of the C tier so far, but I think it is still a C tier. The issue is you really can only play one. And by only playing one as a 3-drop, like playing one 6-drop feels fine because you're playing it later in the game after you've drawn a bunch of cards. Playing a 3-drop is like, playing one 3-drop is like kind of meh, but you do get to play it off Amelia and that makes it feel a little bit better.
Oh, it feels so good when you play it off Amelia. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
All right, next we're going with Albert, and I think this card's insane.
I think this is one of the best cards in the game.
I absolutely agree. I'm gonna put that
I agree. I agree with S. This is the only legendary that I have used my things on to make them foil. So
interesting.
Yeah, I really like foil Albert when you super evo him. It's cool.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else to say about it? I mean, it's just
no. This card just kills you. If you go to 12 life and they're going in 9, you're just dead. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
You're just
completely dead. Yeah. Yep. All right, Amelia. I know this is one of your favorite cards.
I really have liked all of Sword's legendaries. Amelia's like the hardest one for me to rate.
Yeah.
Because she feels so broken sometimes. Like she feels better than Albert in some games. Some games she feels insane. And in other games, like you just never have time to play her. You just cannot play her. I think she's just a really high A. She could be an S tier card.
I completely agree.
She really could be. But I think that she's safer in high A, and she's really the backbone of like every Sword build right now.
Yep. Completely agree. Okay, we're on to the Anne and Grea. This card's like the most annoying card to see on curve, 100%.
Yeah, I almost want to put this in S+, but we already know what's going there. This is an S
It's
card.
very close, but it's I think it's probably the second
S.
best card in the game. This card's nuts, absolutely nuts. It just does way too much.
See, I have a different opinion about the top two. I think we're gonna agree on the best card. I think we're gonna disagree on the second best.
I think the second best is Anne and Grea.
No way, dude.
And then the third best card is my favorite card. But
see, the third best card is Anne and Grea to me.
Oh, okay.
I think Anne and Grea is the third best card.
All right, we'll get to it eventually. Next we have Kuan. Kuan also like really good. It's obviously better as a 10 drop, but like playing it on 7 is still great. I think this is also just an S tier card.
Yeah, the Portal really got all three of their legendaries are very good. Oh, I mean not Portal. Rune. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, Portal also got
all three of theirs were good. Yeah, but I don't think Portal got a bad legendary either. So technically, I wasn't wrong. But yeah, all three of the legendaries for Rune and all three legendaries for Portal, all three of the ones for Rune are very good.
Yeah, and also Dimension Climb. This is just like, this feels like Time Twister some games, and then some games it feels like a brick because you draw it a little too late. I think this is just an A tier card.
Yeah, it's like the reason the deck's good, but like the card itself isn't. It's not very good unless you see it very early and you get to stack it.
All right, next we're on to Dragon. What is this card's name?
Oh man,
I can't read it.
I literally can't remember.
The 6-mana 5/2 Storm. That card.
Yeah.
I've killed more people with this card than probably anything else. This was my ladder deck of choice, going from like, what is it, like Ruby all the way up to Diamond. This was like the ladder deck I played, just because it's like fast.
Oh, you played Aggro Dragon?
Yeah, it was just easy to play. I think this is a B tier card though. It's the best card in that deck, but like you're not gonna play it otherwise.
Yeah, I think that this card's not even good in like normal Ramp Dragon at all.
It's really not.
Yeah, she's obviously a good card. I think she's definitely suited for aggro, but yeah, B tier's fine.
All right, next we got the other dragon card, the 7-mana 7/7 that like you discard a card and then things happen. You blow stuff up.
She's very good. I like her a lot.
I think this card is also good. I think it's better than the Storm Dragon thing, the Storm Girl.
Yeah, I like playing this in ramp because it gives you easy ways to like control the board.
Yeah, and then sometimes when you play against it, it's just really frustrating.
Oh, nothing's worse than like you're fighting against the guy who's just randomly playing Kokitis and they play this against you and they end up getting Astaroth. Yep. And they just Astaroth and you just die to this thing's token.
Pretty much. Next we got, what is it, Gayu, right? Garyu, yeah.
I think this is an A tier card. I think this card's crazy if you're playing it.
I mean, if you're playing it, I think it's also like very good. I think all the dragons belong in B. I think this is the best out of the three, but I don't know if I can put this in A tier.
Oh, I think it's A tier. It's like the reason that Ramp Dragon's even playable, right? Is off the back of this and Twilight. Like those are the two cards. That
it's mostly Twilight, but yeah, you're right.
This guy's also how you get in your chip damage, right? Because he's got like part rush. He's like really good at cracking boards. He's just solid. I think that he is Dragon's like A tier card. I don't think everything has an A tier, but I think that he's there for Dragon.
You sold me. I think it's not better than Arya. All right,
no,
we're gonna put it there. No. All right, I know this is like one of your favorite cards, so I'm gonna let you talk.
I love all three of these legendaries. I call him Gravy, but this legendary is super sick. He's got like a really good board removal. He's like super good on curve. His evolve effect actually very rarely comes up. His on play is his best thing, realistically.
Yes,
and the fact that if they don't kill him, he's gonna hit them in the face for a big number. Like he's just gonna chop you. I mean, you can super evo him. They'll take 3 hits for 7. They just took 10 damage, so he randomly can just do a lot. Really good board control card. I think this card's actually better in the slower versions of Abyss than it was in the aggro versions. It also gives the slower versions of Abyss like an extra little bit of kill threshold with like their spell. So like if they have the kill or their damage spell in their hand, they could go like play Gravy, evolve him, then cast damage spell on face to get in 6 like bypassing combat damage. I think he's very good. I think this is actually like a B tier card.
I was gonna say exactly that. I think this is probably the best out of the B tier that we currently have. But like I like playing this as like a 1 or 2 of in the slow Abyss deck, and that's really all you need. I think the card's just like really decent.
Yeah, whenever it comes up though, it always feels so good.
Yes, agreed. And Abyss has become like slowly my favorite deck.
A lot more people are starting to catch on to how good it is.
It just feels so jund, you know?
Yeah, it's like, oh wow, every card I play is pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Medusa. This card's so sick. It's so fun to play this. Yeah, this
card's really good.
And it just like destroys every single board. So like, and you don't have to use an evolve on it.
Yeah, but the cool thing with her is like if they don't remove her, like she just pushes 18 damage. so
the question for you. So the card that this is most similar to, I think, is like Geno. Is this better than Geno?
Yep. So I think there's arguments to be made for it being better or worse. So Geno, you must remove Geno, right? There's no world in the entirety of the game where you cannot remove Geno and survive unless they just don't have a super evo.
I mean, you have to remove Medusa too.
Yeah, but there are some fringe cases where just super evo Medusa doesn't win the game, right? Because you could be at 20 health with no extra. It is 18, but Genos is 20. He will kill you regardless of any healing that you've taken. There are extremely rare fringe cases where Medusa would not kill you. But you obviously always want to remove her. I don't know if she's just strictly better than Genos. Genos does get to just she does get to kill Bane. Maybe she is just strictly better than Genos because she's also a legendary. So maybe that's like a good argument for her. But yeah,
I was going to bring that up. I think the kill Bane thing is makes it.
Yeah, because Genos can't.
No, Genos he can't. He just immediately dies. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe she is a little bit better than Genos. So yeah, I think she's a very good card. She's like A tier for me.
I absolutely agree. I'm gonna put it right above Arya. Okay.
Oh, dude, we're gonna get so much hate for this card.
Now, probably my favorite card in the set is Cerberus. I think this card is so fun to play. You just kill people out of nowhere. I think this is the third best card printed. We obviously know what the number one best card is. Just we haven't gotten there yet, but it's like fairly obvious. But Cerberus is just so awesome, and it makes the deck functionable. Like without the card, you just can't play Abyss, which is very unfortunate. Like I really don't like that that's the case, but in the deck, it's
luckily
it's
if you actually wanted to play Abyss, the starter deck does give you one, which is very nice that you at least get access to Cerb through the starter deck, air quotes. But I mean, realistically, you probably shouldn't be picking Abyss for your first deck, to be fair.
Yeah, probably not. I'm gonna put it right here. I think it's the third best card.
I agree that Cerb is an S tier card. Yeah, she is an S tier card.
Absolutely. Is this what you think is the second best card or no?
No.
Oh, we're not. Oh, we haven't gotten there yet.
No.
Oh, no way. All right. Selefa, right? Is that how you say it? Selefa?
Yes, Selefa. This card's insane. This card is really. This is like one of the cards that just keeps like aggro from being like completely viable ever. This card is a nightmare. Like if you were an aggro sword player, this is the card you never ever wanted to see in your life. Selefa is insane. I'm just immediately gonna say she's like a B tier card. This is a really good card.
Hold up. Absolutely not. This is an A tier card.
A tier? Oh, I was putting her top of B.
No. This is an A tier card. I think this card's absolutely nuts.
I think the problem with her, I think my only complaint with her is that her stats are very, very low. Like even considering the fact that she has a super evo, she is really weak to a lot of non-Evo plays. And against like any control deck, the only real use she ever has is just being played as like a really small blocker that heals you.
Here's my thought process, right? This is a card that your opponent just absolutely has to play around no matter what if you're playing against Haven. They just have to play around it. The fact that they have to change their entire strategy because you might have this card puts this in A.
Yeah, but like Portal decks literally don't care about this.
No,
like
but
at all.
Correct. That's true.
That's what I'm trying to get at, is like what decks are actually caring enough about this to
like this was the bane of my existence when I was playing Storm Dragon. I just hated seeing the card.
Well, yeah, you're playing an aggro deck.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's gonna look way worse to you. But for the most part, this card overall, like amongst the mass of the games that it plays, this is like a B tier card. I think it's like insanely good B tier card. But...
Sure, it's my tier list. I'm gonna put it A-. Overruled.
Go for it, nerd.
All right, Rodeo. This card's fine. The more I play with it, the less I like it. But I think
it's like a card that the deck has to be really suited for it. I think that him just killing the biggest guy on their board is nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
He does net you a ton of value. Like this card is crazy value. Yeah, he's just a B tier card.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. I think it's worse than the dragon card. Okay, Jeanne.
Jeanne d'Arc.
She's awesome. This card's nuts.
I think this is Haven's best card.
Yeah.
Best legendary, that is.
I think so too. Yeah, I think this is an S tier card.
Yeah, I can get behind that. 90% of the time that you win off Haven, it's off the back of this card.
I think it's probably worse than Kuon overall, but it's.
Yeah, it's definitely worse than Kuon.
But it's so good.
Fantastic card, fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Yudi. We're on to Portal now, by the way.
Yep. This is easily Portal's weakest legendary.
It is, but I do think this card is awesome. I love this card.
Yeah, I don't think it's terrible. I just personally hate this card. It's like, for me, this is a B tier card.
Yeah, and I think it's the best like a B tier card.
Yeah, if your like worst card is B, you can probably already get an idea of how good your other cards are.
Exactly. Ralmia? Right, yeah, Ralmia.
Ramalia, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
Ramalia, I think. I don't remember.
This card is very good in the deck. I like that you don't have to super evolve it, because like the super evolve is whatever. It just
yeah, you really don't. You got another card you want to be using that off.
You play this to play 2 betas and maybe the 3rd beta or something else.
Yeah.
This is just a very solid A tier card, I think.
Yeah, this is absolutely A tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right behind Medusa, because Medusa. But it's just a solid A tier.
Bro, we're at the best card of the game.
All right, we're here. So yeah, Orcus is the best card, and it's not close. I really don't think it's close. This card just does everything. It's aggressive. It's defensive. It breaks boards. Like, why does it do everything?
You deal a bunch of face damage.
Yeah, you just kill them. Like, if they're at 8, they're just immediately died to this card. It's insane.
It is very powerful.
It can also just deal 11 out of nowhere if you have the 1 mana 3/3.
That's 1 less than Albert. By the way, that's 1 less than Albert, like 2 turns sooner with the play point, like the extra play point.
Yeah,
that is crazy. Like, this card is insane. Yeah, it's absolutely the best card in the game. I think that it is straight up the best card in the game.
100%. Okay, now probably my other favorite card in the game is Olivia.
This is my number 2 card. I'm not kidding. This is my number 2 card.
Okay.
Olivia is cracked.
Olivia is very good.
This card has so many like implications with so many different decks, man. Swordcraft, you just play this with Amelia in the same turn, and your opponent just watched you like steal the game. Like this card with like any other Mukon, any of the big like 4-drop plays that you can make. This plus Ceres and Abysscraft, the amount of like damage this card can force, and the amount of like swingy this card has is just crazy. Draw 2, heal 2, get an additional super evolve in a game. Like this game's really big on who can like hold the last super evolve, and if your first one actually is 2, that can really be backbreaking for a lot of decks.
Agreed. I think the best Olivia deck is Abyss, but I'm biased. Just because it uses the super evolve better than any of the other decks.
Yeah, you putting it on Saris is crazy.
It's nuts. Yeah, but I don't know if I can go second best card. I think it might be the 4th or 5th. I would put it like right here. Best. I would put it right there.
I think it's insane. It's very good. I even think the next card is also quite good. I think it's way better than it's been given credit.
I think this card is also very good. It just seems like one of those that will only get worse with time.
It might only get better with time.
I don't see that. That's what people were telling me, and I don't see that.
Think of this, right? Think of this, right? Just imagine a world where Havencraft, just as an example, Havencraft gets an amulet that after you break it, it untaps play points, right? So just bear with me, right? So they have like 2 amulets that untap and then an amulet that draws one that after they've played Kokitis. They then break their like untap 2 and their draw 2 at the same time, and then they just start playing like a whole bunch of stuff out of the Apocalypse deck immediately. It wouldn't be very hard. But it wouldn't be very hard to make Kokitis good or way overtune it, because like the Apocalypse deck has like such heinously powerful cards.
Yes, it does. I do die to it quite a bit, but I usually only die to it when I'm playing against a rune, just because Dimension Climb with Kokitis is nuts.
Yeah, that is actually, I think, like the most powerful thing in the game.
It's absolutely nuts. It's just a 1-turn OTK. Yeah.
Yeah, you just die.
Mm-hmm. I think this is A tier. I think it's like around here.
See, it's hard for me to put an entire build your deck around or just include with like a combo card in like A tier.
I mean, this is
to
just
me
include,
he's like yeah, it's like it's in Runecraft. It's like one of your primary win cons is him plus climb. So it's hard for me to put him like high in A tier. Like I think if he's in A tier, he's the bottom of A tier.
Okay, I could see that. No, I think it's probably here, I'd say.
But he's a very good card.
Yeah,
I mean, you can just slot this into like Ramp Dragon, and it'll occasionally win you the game. Like it's a cool card. It's actually just the cards it gives you access to are very strong. So
it sure does. All right, that's our list. Thank you all for watching. Cody, where can everyone find you?
You won't.
Perfect. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.
See you guys.